Shabbat Shalom. In this week's Parashah of Parshat Emor, we will open up with the laws related to the Kohanim, the priests of the nation. We then move on to laws of the Kohen Gadol, the high priest. We learn about the sanctity of time and the Jewish festivals. And then at the end of the Parashah, we are confronted with a very strange story, the story of the blasphemer. A man curses God. He is arrested, and the punishment before him is that he shall be put to death, stoned to death for his behavior. The Torah then relates a juxtaposition which is really very strange and has bothered me for many years. The Torah reads like this: "And if a man strikes mortally any human life, he shall be put to death. And a man who strikes mortally an animal's life will make restitution, a life for life. And if a person afflicts a wound on a fellow as he did, so shall be done to him. A break for a break, eye for eye, tooth for a tooth." And as we're well aware, that does not mean that I punch you, you punch me in the eye, I get to punch you in the eye. It means monetary restitution. So shall it be inflicted to him. And one who strikes an animal will make restitution. And one who strikes a person shall be put to death. This is the law. Moses then spoke to the children of Israel. They take out the blasphemer and they punish him and put him to death. And the question has always bothered me is, why on earth do we have this repetition of these laws? We already learnt about them in Parshat Mishpatim in the book of Exodus. Why the repetition over here? And why juxtapose the laws related to the blasphemer to the laws of damaging animals and your servants, etc.? And over the years, I've always been left with this question. And finally, I found an answer that really resonated with me. Rabbi Mordechai Kamenetsky, in his book Parsha Parables, relates the following very important principle. It says that the Torah is teaching us one of the most important lessons in life. And that is, when it comes to respect and honoring people, when we have spiritual guides and mentors like the Kohein, like the Kohen Gadol, we behave in a way that is appropriate for the person in front of us. But when it comes to someone lower beneath our dignity, all of a sudden we show disrespect and don't care about them the same way. It's a well-known test that we have, and I do share this with my girls. If you want to know if the guy is right for you, don't look how he behaves in front of you, and if he opens the door for you and he acts all chivalrous. See how he behaves with someone he doesn't have to worry or care about. How does he treat the waiter? How does he look at the driver? How does he respond to someone who he perceives as below them or beneath them? And if they don't care about them, be wary. And this is what the Torah is warning us about. It's very easy to be respectful for the person above, but the Torah wants you to be respectful for the person here and certainly for the person below you. We have that responsibility. And thus, in the middle of the discussion about the blasphemer, about the person who disrespects God himself, we learn about the laws of about damaging, not necessarily with your words, but through your actions of an animal, of another human being, and what the punishment is for them. Because in reality, it is the same thing. We are tasked to act on a way that is respectful for every single person, no matter their social standing. Wise words, important words, and a powerful lesson from our Parashah. Shabbat Shalom.